Hey everybody, it's your boy, your marker Impossible Clarke, and I'm here in the middle of the bush. But right now I'm here to tell you something, right? Stay tuned for another one of my hard-hitting You Are Possible talks. And this week we're going to be talking about the You Are Possible Pratoes principle to success. Now this one is going to be for young people, people who are starting out in businesses, and everybody who's starting out with a business entrepreneurial life. And I'm going to give you a big boost to let you know why this is your time. So this is your mark, Impossible Clarke, up in some modern thing coming at you. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, I'm back. It's your boy, Mike Impossible Clarke. And as you saw back then, you saw me crawling through some bush. And you know what? That's life sometimes. Life has sometimes uncharted territory. And that uncharted territory in life is not knowing when something's going to happen, not knowing where you are and what you're doing, because it's so big and enormous what you want to do. So today, I'm going to help you to understand, that there's a principle to life that makes you understand no matter what you go through, just so long as you keep going, you'll make it. You'll make it. It may not look like, remember what we said about faith? It may not look like what you think it's going to look like, but I guarantee as you go through this uncharted territory, you're going to make it in life. So you see, right now, I'm in a beautiful place that I've never been before. I'm just walking around, and it's all uncharted. I don't even know where I'm going, but I'm just walking by faith. I got ya. Right, so today, the title of my topic is the You Are Possible Pratoes principle to success. And with that, I want you to understand that even though you don't know where you're going, I'm going to show you today that it's possible, and hear why. So first I'm going to start with Mr. Prato. So some of you business people may have heard of Mr. Prato and how he was an Italian man and he lived in this village, and he realized that in this village, no matter where he went, 20% of the rich people had 80% of the land, which was mad. And he kind of weighed up this principle with so many things in life. And some of those principal things in life were that, for instance, in business, he says that 20% of your customer base should be 80% of your money that comes in. So 80% of your money that comes in comes from 20% of your customer base. And that's what he basically said. And this became Prato's law. Prato's law principle to business and success. Right, there's another way that it happens, okay, with the 80-20 rule, as they call it. And what happens is this. You have it in relationships, all right? So you've got a man, all right, that's got his lovely woman, and she gives him 80% of her heart, her love, her heart, her dedication, gives her everything. Gives him everything, yeah? But the man maybe ain't getting something. He may be feeling short in something. 20% he's feeling short. So what he does is he goes to find a girl that can give him the 20%. And the 20% may be something in bed, maybe money, maybe fun, maybe to joke, who knows? But he thinks that 20% that he's getting is better than the 80% that he was given. But what eventually happens is this. He looks at the 20% one day and realizes she can't wash, she can't cook, she can't iron, she can't make no joke, she's not good in her bed really, and she's just there for show. And he goes for the 20%. But in life, I'm going to show you something, guys. And this is particularly for young people who want to start their own business, because I'm all about that. This is particularly for, okay, people who are starting out and they're in the thick. They're in the bush. They're trying to fight their way through, right? And I'm going to show you how this principle to success should encourage you. And I was taught this a while ago, and it really kept me going when I studied it. Okay, so let's look at the 80-20 this way. So let's look at the 80%, and we're going to break down the 80% into two parts. Now, these first two parts of the 80% represent the world. So this is a world view of Prato's law to success. Okay, so that 80%, guys, okay, we're going to break it into two. Now, 20% of that 80%, right, and you're going to see a little slide, right? You're going to see a little slide come in, and then it's going to go out. And then when you come back in, you'll see that 80%. Now that 20%, okay, 20% representing 20% of the world, in this 80% are people who really and truly aren't gonna make it, okay? They're people who have debilitating diseases, lifetime incarceration, things that are gonna happen in their life where they're just not gonna make it. They could have mental illnesses, they're not gonna make that 20% in life where they're gonna be a success. And there's a girl skating, she looks really good on her skateboard. Yeah, look, there she goes, yay! Right? So when that happens, you see, this is why I do live, you know, guys. This is why I do live, because you wanna know what? This is about life. And if you can't record live about life, what's the point? You might as well be happy with people, make the girl laugh and say thank you. So that's why I do my thing live. So watch out, you speakers out there. You have to do the live thing. Anyway, get back to it. So that 20% represents people who really and truly have a short span of life. And I've got family like that. Mum was like that. I was even like that at one point. And that's what that 20% of the world represents, yeah? People who ain't really gonna make it. Okay, their time has been called. Now the 80% are people like you. Just you. Yeah, you. Yes, you. Don't go who me. Yes, you. Now that 80% is the rest of the world. The everyday people. I'm everyday people. Remember that song? Every day. Anyway, they represent 80% of the world. People who work, career-minded people, your potato couch people, your Jeremy Kyle people, your people who get up and do their 9 to 5s, you know, everyday people. 80% of the world's like that. Could be career-minded, could just be in your job, could just be doing your thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Because at least you're not the 20%. But now I want to tell you about the 20%. And that represents the money. Where people who are of money, who are rich, whether it's through entrepreneurship, whether it's through winning the lottery. Anyway, they're the people who move into the millionaire sectors. Now, that's broken into two pieces, guys, man, I get tired. Into two pieces. Now, first, I'm going to talk about the 15% of that 20%. Now, that 15%, like I said, are the people who have made money, who've had an idea, who've created careers and finance for themselves, and are helping the world, serving the world, giving solutions to the world, but they're also living financially free. Now I'm going to tell you this, and this is the truth, because I'm living it. Never before in any given century, and let me tell you something, yeah? It don't matter your color. It don't matter whether you're rich. It don't matter whether you're poor. It don't matter. So I ain't even gonna go on that, but it don't matter. It don't matter your ethnicity, your culture. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm telling you that because I'm living proof. 6.5 stone, eating off of the street, and now have 3 businesses and about to open 4. What? And I've been here 10 years and I opened in a recession. Now tell me that it's my color. Now tell me that I get underhanded. Now tell me that I get looked over. Now tell me that. So I'm proof. But I'm not saying just because I did it, you should do it. That's up to you. So guys, what happens is now, it's never been before, ever, in business, setting up business or anything, guys. That doorway from the 20% to the 15% is now wide open. And you want to know why? I'm going to tell you why, yeah? Now, don't tell nobody I said this, you know. There's a secret between us. You want to know why? Because of technology. Yeah, because of technology. You see, because of technology, okay, we are able to access the world. I'm now speaking to you in my secret location, right? Well, I was by the sea and everything, but I reach around the world just like that. Yeah, right? I am able to reach the whole world in the blink of an eye. We have access to the world. They used to say a person would have these 15 minutes of fame, but now they say you can become famous in 15 minutes, and we see it all the time. But we now have access. Young people, if you're the one in your house managing all the controls and know how to use the internet, know how to set up the broadband, you are ahead of the game. It's amazing how this is. You know, I've got my young guy, and I know I'm going to big him up, Dylan. I mentored him when he was 14 years of age. He had a business mentality because he was hustling, and he took that and made it a transferable skill. And just the other day, me and a colleague of mine, big up John, me and a colleague of mine was sitting with Dylan while Dylan gave us a presentation on the stock market. Why he gave us a presentation at 21 now, so that's how long I've known him. He gave us a presentation on the stock market because he knows how to use the technology. And guess what? Dylan never went to no college or nothing like that, you know. He went back to school and got his education. He's teaching us about Bitcoins. He's teaching us about the market. He's teaching us how to do it from our laptops and our computers. And Dylan is making money. I even asked him, you know, so how much you're making? And he still never told me, you know. But he said this: if I wasn't making money, I wouldn't be here. Technology is at our disposal, and it will shoot us, catapult us, lead us, guide us into that 15%. And guys, let me tell you something. I am about 2 doorways away from being in that 15%. Why? Because I got through the bush. I got through it. I got through it. I pushed through it. I get through it because I realized that the opportunity is there. I realized that it is possible. I realized that it's no longer shut down to me, that I can't become a millionaire. I can't have financial freedom. That's no longer a no. It's a yes. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. There's no glass roof. There's no glass ceiling. It's rubbish. You believe in yourself and you believe in what you do, because so a man think in his heart, so is he. You will become the success you are looking to be. I'm telling you that. Guys, now I'm going to tell you about the 5%. The 5% are the gazillionaires. Old money. Old money. People who have had money since the beginning of time. We're talking about those kind of people. And that 5% is accessible too. If you begin to start your legacies now. If you begin to start in life, your business, your charity, or whatever like I do, and be philanthropic as they call it, you can start that legacy too. And you also, if you live long enough and good and with your money and you play smart, you can create that as well. Because you want to know what, guys? This is not about us. This is about our future. This is about our children. Because as far as I'm concerned, you see me and my grandchildren, guys. You see me and my grandchildren. My grandchildren should be able to live in a big house. My grandchildren should be able to be born into wealth. My grandchildren should be able to live an abundant life and not have to worry about money. My children should be able to learn and appreciate the value of money, my grandchildren and my children, so that they can help others. You see, this legacy thing, it's about the future. And my grandchildren ain't gonna live how I lived. And I hope you understand that. They ain't gonna scrimp and scrape. They're gonna be born into a life of being eagles and have an abundant life. That's what we should be doing for the future of our children. Not making them know, say that universal credit is there and you can get that and it's cool. Forget that. I am so proud of my daughters. They're career minded. My youngest at 19, has her own business, doing her own thing, hustling like her daddy. And my oldest daughter, she's career minded. She's in an amazing job and she's been independent the whole time. My mum brought her up right, did what she had to do, but she had that independence because in her heart, she knows that principle to success, that doorway's open for you to become free in every area of your life. When I talk about free, I don't just mean financially, I mean family. You can go wherever you go and do whatever you do, guys. So just remember, that door is open and I'm proof of it. There's other entrepreneurs who are out there are proof of it. Look at the black people in Atlanta and places like that. Look around the world, look at all the entrepreneurs. There's proof of it. So guys, I just want you to encourage you that as you bust through the bush, as you go and do what you gotta do, as you push through in life and you keep on keeping on, know that you're walking through to a doorway that has an abundance of life. Hey, this is your Impossible Clarke, doing my thing, doing what I gotta do, being where I gotta be, looking for my way out, because right now I am going back in the bush, in the dark, in wherever I've got to go, so that I can be there with you till next time. This is your boy, Impossible Clarke, saying I'm still in the thick of it with you, and I got you. I love you all, and God bless with the bush in my face. Take care. Bye-bye.